This card is going to be a beast. I'm going to put it in my computer. We're going to see what this baby can do. Hi everybody on YouTube, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. I unfortunately do not own a camera. That's why I have to film it in this kind of way, in this kind of situation. But that is not what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about my dream. I had a dream last year. Saw that people were, how should I put it, mining for coins, if you know what I mean. And in that hype, I bought myself a graphics card that supported the mining of coins. Now, a couple of months later, that whole concept of mining coins simply died down. I was left with a card that didn't perform too bad, but wasn't exactly what I wanted either. And the card that I'm talking about now, the R9 280X Toxic Edition. Therefore, I have been looking at something new, something better. And I think I've outdone myself this time. I may have went a little bit too far. But with that said, let me get this. Got a new box. You know what the box says? It's this. I bought this. Well, it's not new. It's used by somebody else. But it's used. But still, it was a lot of money. And this card is exactly what I need to play my games. That's why I bought it. Of course, at a discounted price. I mean, like if I wanted to buy a new one, it will cost me $600, I believe. And the guy wanted to have like 500 for this one, so it's like a pretty good deal because my dad wanted to pay a little bit, and you know I'm getting a little bit money back from the card that I'm using now. So in the end, it's a very good deal. But before I am putting this card into my computer, I wanted to let you guys see the card first. As you can see, this is the I don't know, the Superclocked version of the EVGA GTX 980. It has only one DVI slot at the back, which you can't really see, but it has one DVI slot and 3 display ports and 1 HDMI out. So that is going to be a problem because I'm using my screens at DVI. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. This card is going to be a beast. I'm going to put it in my computer. We're going to see what this baby can do. So I'm back, and I've been using the GTX 980 for a couple of days now. And I'm sorry for the crappy quality. The sun isn't shining, although you can't really see. But the weather is crap, just crap. Anyway, I was talking about the R9 280X, and this is my R9 280X. Let's see, look. So it has 3 fans. It's pretty thick as well. Pretty beast card. It's like the fastest R9 280X on the market. Yeah, it's a beast. It's a beast of a card. I mean, if you put this into your case, you will see how long this card is. I mean, if I put it in front of my chest, you will see how long this card is. So this card is pretty good, right? Well, once you put in the GTX 980, shit is about to change. Look at this. So one of the first games that you might want to check out when putting a GTX 980 into your computer, of course, is Battlefield 4. Now this is on ultra max settings. You can't go any higher. And as you can see, there's a little command you can use to put the FPS into your screen with green numbers. And, as you can see, I'm pulling about 120, let's say 100 to 120 FPS. As I get close to this building, it will go down. But do keep in mind, I don't have the best CPU, don't have the best RAM, so this is more like a real-world GTX 980 performance thingy. But, you know, the game runs completely smooth. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Although people are using grenade launchers. Oh, great, dude. Great grenade launcher. Oh, my God. As you can see, this game runs absolutely beautiful. My gun is still reloading. Why? I can't play this game for like 2 minutes and I've already seen a bug. Well, let's go outside for a little bit. It might be that the FPS is a little bit lower than I expected because I'm also recording it as well. So that might be why. You know, it runs pretty smooth. Holy shit. So now we will jump into a game from last year called Watch Dogs. And I've been using the Wars mod pack, so the graphics do look a little bit better than they were intended to be looking when the game was released. And this game has absolutely like poor optimization whatsoever, because I'm running the game at high settings, but it still only runs about 60 FPS. I mean, I don't have an FPS counter, but I've got one on top of the screen in my Steam overlay, so let's see. There you go. 60 FPS. And if I look around, you can see that it still is around 75, 85 to a 60 FPS. So this game is poorly optimized for a PC. Because if a GTX 980 can't run a game like this, then that's bad, right? So, what does that say about this game? Is this a bad game? No, it's not. Does it run bad? Yes, it does. Because if you're using a card like the GTX 980, they can't run a game like this, then that sucks. But anyway, this is what Watch Dogs looks like with, like, I don't know, ultimate settings, ultimate textures on high. Still looks pretty amazing though. But if they would have put a little bit more into optimizations, it could have gotten better, I guess. But I mean, the trees do swing nicely though. It's a nice little effect. So, you know, it looks good. It runs at 60 FPS. And 60 FPS is enough. So, you know, can't complain, but could have been better, right? So now we will go into a game from last November, I believe. This is Far Cry 4. And now you might be asking, Slider, why do you have so much games? So many games, many wow. And I'm like, I'm addicted. Sue me. Anyway, this is Far Cry 4 at Ultra, because that's what you want to do if you buy a GTX 980, you put it into your computer. You want to put everything to Ultra. And luckily OBS is able to record fraps, the overlay somehow, I don't know why, but you can see the FPS right now, which is good, so I don't have to tell you guys. As you can see, everything on Ultra means that I'm getting like around 50 FPS. Now you might be saying, is 50 FPS enough? No, it's not. But it does display how strong or how fast the GTX 980 is, right? So I can walk everywhere. And it will go for somewhere to like 40 or 50 FPS. Which is pretty good, because I'm only using one card and I've put everything to Ultra. The game won't go any higher. I mean, you know, so that's pretty awesome. But is this playable? Then I will say no, it's not. So to make this playable, you would have to do something like this. I don't know, I'm just doing stuff. You have to do something like this, I guess. Maybe. So now you will have a little bit more FPS. You know what? You know what? You want more. So in order to do that, you have to change this one to low. And well, that's it, I guess. So now we got 60 FPS. This is very playable. Only you don't have any shadows right now. Oh, you know, fuck it. Who needs shadows? Still looks amazing, though. And this has been burned. Right? Poor grass. Anyway, this game is looking amazing. Although you might want to get an extra GTX 980 if want to squeeze a little bit more performance out of it. I can also let you guys see what the difference is between something custom and putting it to Ultra. But that's the that's a big difference, though. Amazing. Looking amazing. And there's one last thing that I wanted to show you guys. I've got MSI Afterburner in my screen right now, as you can see, and the card is running at 1366 megahertz. Game is running at more than 60 FPS. Everything turned to Ultra, and the card is still running at 70 degrees. 70 degrees Celsius, 71. Which means that the card is not even trying to make itself warm. The fans are spinning at 23%, which is also not that much. Although the card is not using its full power. It's not even doing that because it doesn't even care. The GTX 980 does not care. It does not care what you throw at it. It does not care. So if you would have to make a title for this card, for this graphics card, I would say GTX 980, the card that does not care. And there you have it. So you can play this game and the card does not care. Because it doesn't get warm, it doesn't do anything. It just lets you show what you want to see. That's the game. Look how beautiful this looks. Look how beautiful that is. Are they going to get him? Well, probably not, because the AI is terrible. Oh, now they have him. Oh shit, I'm dead. Oh. Give me guns! Die! My God, bruh. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, son? Get fucked. Oh my God! You wanna die too? Holy shit. I mean, look at the fur, though. Amazing. Amazing stuff. And the card is still 70 degrees, for all that. The 980 just doesn't care. There you have it. So to sum everything up, the GTX 980 is an absolute beast of a card. It's fast. It stays cool for some reason. The fans are almost not even spinning, so you don't even hear the card. And still, it performs like an absolute beast. So, the only question that remains is whether you should buy this card or not. That is pretty up to you. Like I said, this is a review where I've shown you guys a real world scenario with a computer that is not like top of the line with the best RAM, the best CPU, the best motherboard, etc, etc, etc. So, and the card still performs exceptionally well. It doesn't drain your power. It stays cool. You can't even hear it. So it's completely up to you whether you should want it or not. But when you put this card into your computer, you know why you bought it. You will be happy that you did. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, please thumbs it up. Also subscribe if you want to see more videos where I talk, you know, because that's good. Talking is good, right? And so thank you once again. See you guys later. Peace.